Welcome to the Soljet activation hour. It's really late in the hours. Opening up with a little trap magic tonight. Bear with me. I'm High Priestess Sister Akola Soljet, and this is trap magic, trap voodoo. Anything you can do, I can do when it comes down to trap voodoo. My flow keep evolving. Your flow is just played out in trendy like boo boo. I roll the best weed, no Simpson, no seed. You should have just boo boo. And if you really think you can't contend, then you must be really out of your noodle. My bite goes harder than a rock wallow. All that you are is a poodle. Queen of trap magic, but I am no savage, but I am still down with the taboo. Got gangsters and witches on deck. Hoodoo, sigils and pistols, no flex. Hoodoo, but I am the mother, and that is no other. My children don't force me to stun you, because I can do it easy like 1, 2. Faster than the hope on the avenue. Pimping the microphone, can't leave the game alone spiritual, but I gotta make a revenue. Throw the money in the pot, that's a soup. Everybody eating good, feed the whole crew. We healing the whole block, you know that it's off top. The Jews flip flop, I'm a big shoe. I read tarot cards, that's an oracle. Tell the team how to move for the pinnacle. Because times getting rough, making a living tough. Poverty got us living nonsensical. So I had to reach back to the old school. Now I'm moving to the future metaphysical. You better tighten your backstroke. Cold is pure dope. You better stay woke or you don't lose. Anyway, what's good? Welcome to the Soljet Activation Hour with Sister Akola Soljet, High Priestess of Trap Magic, and the new Soljet Healing Community. This is a late night live. And y'all know I always intend, I always say I wanted to come on earlier, but tonight, I'm gonna let that rock a little bit. But tonight I had to, a whole bunch of other stuff kept coming up. I wanted to try to rest a little bit. I did a little meditation, and then a client called me while I was in my meditation, so I ignored the phone. But once I got out of meditation, I decided to call my client back because the text message, it was some hot piping tea. Some of the people I deal with, they sit in different places in life and they come from all walks of life. You get me? And because I started off as a tarot reader and my priestess duties and job didn't start on internet. It started like in person, in locations. I didn't have the privilege of reading cards online. So I'm just now developing, bringing some of my, well, not just now, but I mean, I haven't taken it as seriously as I should. I'm wanting to do that now. That's the goal, but I do still make my clients my priority. So do forgive me, but y'all do know the Soldier Activation Hour can start anywhere. I say 10:30, but really from 11 to where we are now. Man. So this is the time we started. So it's gonna be probably a pretty long live. Well, not a long live, but it's gonna be full. Give me a moment. I'm gonna mute out right quick. Okay, somebody was calling, but it's not connecting. It was actually, my husband's. I gotta take the call. Not my look, I'm not married, but it's my spiritual husband, okay? But anyway, I'm about to get into some reads. The name of this live tonight is The Air Thickens. And a call is probably gonna come through, and if it does, it's important. So I'm gonna take it. But until then, actually I may not. If he called within a few minutes, I will, but I want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on right now in our world. Here in this era we're in. Before I get started, I'm picking up a lot of heavy energy. That's why I say the air thickens, because anybody that's not feeling this energy, I don't know how you could be an empath or anybody with any type of, connection or feeling to what's going on around us and not feel this shift in energy. I mean, to the point where I'm like a super empath as far as, I feel things really, really deep. And that's why sometimes I move at a certain time frame, or um I have to back up sometime because it's just so much going on right now. And it's comical, it's not comical. I don't find it really comical, but there have been comical moments in our politics and government and in Hollywood right now. But it's, at the end of the day, it's you got to laugh to keep from crying, I guess. But one of the reasons, of my delay is I'm not going to put too much out there because I like to keep the confidentiality of my clients. But just know that the things that's going on in Hollywood, and yeah, it's affecting a lot of people on different levels and different walks of life. You got a lot of people with cognitive dissonance calling me about all kind of stuff, and some people that's actually experiencing not the freak offs, but just people that they're affiliated with in Hollywood. And they're asking me stuff like, do you think they're a part of that? Do you think? And it's a lie. And yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot. But like I said, just like the shadow can't be denied, light cannot be denied either. So things are coming out from the darkness in order to be healed. So that's a part of the process. So I just want to say, love and light, to the people out here that need some love and light in the dark times, but also just strength and just have heart. Like I said, right now, people, we really need to tune to turning in, because there's a lot of things right now that externally is not making sense. And if we're not tapped into that, to our soul GPS, and to what is happening, from an inside outside type thing, then a lot of things won't make sense. So right now I want to say Ori by Miche, Ori by Miche, Ori by Miche, and let my inner head be my guide. That's Yoruba. Or let my inner head be my guide. The spirit head. We have to really use that right now, because it's not this shadow that I've been talking about. It's not just running rampant in Hollywood, and just something that we have deep down inside. It's everywhere. It's taking place, like just all over. Like this is one of the heaviest and darkest periods on earth that we've experienced in this lifetime, except for maybe people that suffered or lived through the Great Depression. But in this lifetime, this is one of the darkest times, from 2019. I would say even before that, it just started getting, more and more gradually on some other stuff. That's all I can say. And when I say darker, I'm speaking of darker. Like how I say that dark don't necessarily mean evil, but it's definitely some different days. Whether people are dealing with it on a financial level, having recovered from the COVID energy, um, health wise, whatever way you experiencing this. I just want to send some positive energy to that. I don't want to even rant on that, but that's the reason why I started my live later, because I did have some clients that I needed to give some energy to tonight. I needed to give myself some energy, meditation, and whatnot. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on the messages. When the air thickens, the air just, or the plot thickens, is what I was basically saying. So um, I've been also picking up messages about nightmares for some people and dreams. Okay, so I want to, nightmares and dreams. And see, this is for the empaths and people who are intuitive, that's not locked in or not paying attention to it, or you're ignoring it, or you're afraid of it, or whatever it is. That's when you're going to experience the nightmares of it. When you are locked in, then you're going to get the messages that you need to get. When you're locked in, you're going to get keys. But even if we are locked in and you're not living in alignment, That's where a lot of the nightmares are coming in right now. And I know in this period, there's been a lot of influx of dreams, just even the energies that we've been dealing with. Um, so if you have been having nightmares and stuff like that, then yeah, you want to definitely get on those divine intentions, affirmations. You want to do some cleansing. You want to put a little bit of water. I keep water by my bed, and if you got like a nightstand, you can put like a vessel of water there where your head is aligned. Every day, change that water, and go ahead and it's good for negative energy and for energies that can disturb your sleep. You can also use lavender for a peaceful night's sleep. You can add lavender to your water. You can, just looking at some of the things that could give you a more peaceful sleep. But at the same time, doing all of that is fine. But faith without works, we know is dead. So that's a part of the works, is doing the ritual part of it. It's a lot I can say about it, but I don't want to keep, I just want to get into the other messages that's coming through. And maybe I'll go back on that. But you can. I'm also picking up using amethyst for some people. For some reason, the purple energy is coming through. Um, but at the end of the day, even some people are not having nightmares; they're having insomnia. Or some people are dealing with insomnia; they're not resting. They're staying up all night, stand up, sleeping, waking up, not sleeping, 2 hours of sleep. There's several people who has been experiencing that. And at the end of the day, it's time to work through those knots and work through the blocks that, because if you're not resting, then it's something that's keeping you up. It's something that is that spirit, like I say, God is trying to tell you something. However you see the creator in how you experience the divine in your ancestors, because the ancestors are constantly talking to us through our DNA, in our sleep. Messages are coming through. So this is a good time for people to keep dream journals also. What is that other herb that I wanted to say? I think it's called mugwort or something like that. You could also use that for peaceful sleeps. It's a few things, but I wanted to, like I said, get more into, if you are having those dreams, you may want to write them out. Um, yeah, do some analyzing of the dream, of how what it means to you. Now, for people that do know me and how to get in touch with me, and for those who don't, y'all do know I'm also a dream analysis, so we'll tap into that. But I want to go ahead and get into the reads. It's been crazy. And I've been, I'm totally not on a schedule. I am totally moving like a conscious outcast. I'm like just doing me. Um, oh, let me see if I got my I can't reach it, but I wanted to show y'all the box. I made a little video, and I'm gonna tap more and do some more reels on the metaphysical box on Metaphysical Monday. So that's gonna be a different thing. And I've also learned how to do some new stuff on StreamYard. So you guys just, yeah. Bear with me. I'm so like old school. Like, I know what I need to know on the computers, but all the like certain things with social media, and I do what I do, but it's so much more that I could learn and know. So, bear with me, it's coming. The one great thing about this time in life, this is the information age. So it's everywhere, for us to get it. But the downside to that is, with all of the, internet and computers and just how fast things are moving, it's the influx of information. So it's sad for some people need to start unplugging more when it comes down to internet, or to whatever, just taking that me time. This is also will help you like get a grip on certain things, because a lot of stuff is nothing but distractions right now. This is someone who's definitely overloaded mentally. This could actually, I'm picking up a lot of messages because I'm overloaded mentally. Like, oh my God, it's a lot going on in my head. But no, this is like someone who's defeated. This could be the breakup, the end of a relationship. Um, Someone could have gotten some bad news. Like I said, just even this somber energy that has been going on in our world right now, here in America, everywhere, but just all kind of stuff, right? Things and but this is literally also betrayal. This is someone who feels betrayed or let down. This could also be the energy I'm picking up, could be the person or people who could be experiencing some type of nightmares. This um this is air energy, particularly Gemini. This was particularly Gemini energy, but it could be any sign. A Gemini could have been betrayed, or a Gemini could have betrayed somebody. Yeah, this is betrayal. Now, like I said, take it as it resonates because it doesn't have to be those signs, but this is also just mental defeat. So if you guys have been having long work weeks, haven't had a chance to really just unplug, this is that time. This is that season. It's like, okay, I'm picking up grief though. I'm picking up heavy grief for some people. So like a breakup, or it could have been someone that passed away recently in the family, or someone close. You could be even thinking about someone. And just in general, just like I said, the events right now are kind of like they're depressing. I can't just sit and watch the news, but it's hard to get rid of some things. Like if you're on YouTube or on social media, things are popping up all day about all different types of things, not just Hollywood things, but just that's what I said. We really have to, you know, take heart, to take care of our mind. Ori by me shag, Ori by me shag, Ori by me shag. Let my inner head be my guide, getting in tune and alignment with the inner head, because mental illness is on is at an all-time high. Like some of the things that, I've been tuning into have been stuff like things going on like with family structures and friend structures that aren't good. So unaliving people, their own children, there's all kind of stuff. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into these reads because I don't want the live to be like overly long. We got the 10 of Swords again, and I'm picking up the also, yeah. This is confusion. People are going through like I said, the dreams is here too, but also someone just unable to decide on something or make a decision. So here we do have like someone that could have, your imagination could also, someone could also be dealing with like this is actually Scorpio energy in this card, but it's not, I'm just doing collective reads for all signs, and basically picking up whatever energies are tapped in or will be tapped in, whatever spirit's guiding me to. But it's also saying someone need to deal with reality, because whatever this breakup is, or even this ending is, someone may not be able to, they may be looking at it unrealistically. Are you looking at an illusion, something that's actually not real? Okay. Someone could also be selling you a dream, or could have sold you a dream. What else is coming in with someone also could be having real life spiritual experiences, like you feel, you feel a spiritual presence, you feel spirits around you, or your gifts are awakening. um be mindful when you hear the call, because it's like I'm seeing distractions, or I could be just not sure what to listen to. So listen to yourself, your heart, your higher self, by pulling it inward. I'm a firm believer that we're always rooted. You got to get out your head sometime and get into the inner head. When I talk about inner head, there's also the inner head that resides in our gut region, right? So in that space, it won't steer you wrong, okay? And you let your conscience and your heart be your guide, because someone is really lost right now. I'm picking up heavy depression. Someone could have lost the job. I've been picking up that job loss thing on the last couple of lives. It could also just be hard finances, financial burdens or strife. Some people are also picking up someone that could be going through feeling spiritually bankrupt, not really sure what to do spiritually. I'm not getting what I want here or there, and just feeling confused. Like I want to go back to the church, but I don't resonate with the church, or I'm not getting what I want and want to. I don't know, or I'm embarrassed to go back to a certain institution or to ask for help. Someone is going through hardship. Okay, saying a job is on the way. Whomever's getting that, you could be getting some news about a job. It's also about working with a group or working with a team. For some people, this is excelling in a school project or doing something with school. You could also be Three of Pentacles is also, in this sense, I'm hearing like a plan, like a blueprint. You could be collaborating with other people on some things as well. Okay. The only thing I'm seeing with this that could be a little problematic to some people is being all over the place. And if this is you doing this all by yourself or all over the place, then you need to bring it back in. Get with a group collective, instead of letting it be all of these thoughts. Working with other people can help you kind of put those things together for people, even for people wanting to be entrepreneurs, or you may be looking to revamp something, or I'm picking up also something with, let me see, not telling people everything. Keep your ideas and your plans to yourself right now, especially with that betrayal energy in the air. Somebody else could be also doing a lot for other people, and you're not doing these things, or these are things that you need to dump. It's about prioritizing. Yeah, you need help. Somebody I'm picking up really needs help. They're allowing some things may be like weighing on you. You're doing too much, almost like a doormat. Now, if you're doing this, because I'm picking up two messages here. If you're doing this for your own self, your own job, your own work, then it's like prioritize what's important and put it in alignment. You may also need to build a team, build that team, you know, get the people who can bring what you need. You may not know, like how I started off when I said I'm not totally just social media savvy like some of these younger people are. So you find people that know, or get the right information from where you need to get it from. But this is something where this may even be about bringing your plan or bringing your idea to the right people to see it coming to fruition. And like I said, I'm picking up strong with business. This for some people, this could also be like a study group or working with something that has to do with school or study or something like that. Okay. I'm also picking up a relationship here. This could be leading to something else. Someone can come right in at the perfect time and help also. See what else we have going on here. Since this relationship energy just came in, I'm gonna leave that out. We'll pick up some other cards too and just see where we're being guided at with this energy. How y'all doing out there? Anybody watching? Anybody tap in? If you want to follow our comment in the where I can actually see it during the live, then come on to Calligraphy TV and you can go ahead and join us on the live. Make sure if you are vibing with Calligraphy TV, give me a like, hit subscribe, and yeah, tap into the messages. These are collective reads tonight and energy reads, so not specifically to any sign. I do hope Libras are enjoying Libra season. We're about to come into Scorpio season, so we'll be doing some Scorpio reads soon. Okay, let me see what we got here. The home card. Somebody could be coming back home. Like if there's been some issues with somebody could be away from home, but it looks like somebody either wants to come back home or wants to come home, or they see you as home, like you are home for me. Um, and this is surrounding a relationship. It could also be like a child that comes back home. Somebody's child comes back for a visit, or maybe moving back into the house. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups here. Creativity, celebration. Yeah, be actually that. You're celebrating someone coming home. Someone could be coming home from the military. Someone could be coming home from jail. Whatever the case, whatever this homecoming is, it's like a warm welcome. Okay. So it's celebrating. Someone could be coming to visit. It says retreat. Okay, somebody could be retreating, like going on a retreat. It could be a retreat too, but no, new day. So we got new beginnings here. Yeah, for some people, you literally can be going on some type of a retreat, or a retreat is needed. And like when you say let's go on a retreat, but then there's also this element of needing to pull back for some people. So if you've been giving too much time and energy, even to a relationship, somebody could be retreating to kind of regroup themselves and regroup the energy. They could be the person that's coming home could be coming home to retreat before going back out to, even if they work out of town. I'm picking up that kind of energy, returning home. There's teaching. You got the tree. Somebody could be a teacher. Someone could be a spiritual teacher or an academia teacher, academic. I'm looking at duality came up under retreat, a lesson or message in duality, ancient wisdom. Yes, a lot of energies that are coming in for development, like growth. Someone could be teaching. I'm teaching. I teach, but there's a lot of teachers out there that's teaching all kind of things. But it's speaking to this particular teaching deals with like ancient wisdom. This could be like a history teacher or someone that's in the history. Um, they could be teaching ancient arts or metaphysics or something of that nature too. They could be explaining like ancient texts, ancient scriptures. Um, but I think it's interesting as we're talking about these wisdoms and ancient teachings that duality comes up. I find that really interesting. So this is about achieving balance and maybe people working on their shadow side. Somebody may need to come in a balance with the light and the shadow. You may be harboring some type. Let's see more about duality. Definitely, like I said, getting the teaching energies coming in, the learning and teaching brand new energies. Also, people have to adapt to the new world we're in because it's going to be some new energies coming in. You may have to learn some new skills, um, learn new ways of adapting. Because I keep telling the people that's older than me, because I'm not like a spring chicken anymore, but I keep telling them that we're in a new world. Some of my clients will call me concerned about the economy, concerned about their jobs, and they can't find new jobs and all these different things. And I'm just telling them, nowadays we're creating in different ways now. So don't be whoever this message is for that I'm speaking to, because other people are in the same boat. Don't be afraid to learn a new thing. Don't be afraid to apply what you may need in order to for that comeuppance or for your livelihood or just for, don't be afraid to ask, you know, day by day. I'm doing it. It's like day by day. Pets come up, something with pets. Somebody could be getting a pet, getting a new pet. Sometimes this goes on into relationships where you're feeling as if, like, if it's a person who's dating multiple people, at one time you could have felt like the special one, or you could have felt like the pet, if you will. This person has a new pet. Somebody could be creeping because it says, even I'm picking up two things with this too. For some people, it's taking my special person on a date night. And God forbid if this is like a parent doing this, like with children, like having planned favoritisms and stuff like that. But I'm also picking up a date night with, the romantic with the couple. Okay. Got date nights. Some you may need to go and talk it out with someone because it's talking about letting go. You could be using this date night, unfortunately, to break up with somebody. This could be like that final night or getting closure. Because right after date night, we get let go for whoever that's for. Oh, yeah. See what else is coming in. Just picking up heavy changes. I want to ground the reading a little bit more because I have messages coming from everywhere. See if anything comes in intuitively. Also, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to get back onto some things that have to do with dreams. Okay, because I've been getting a lot of calls about dreams. Um, People just having like weird dreams. Look, you was here, Shay Lee. What's good? How are you? I didn't even see you down there, girl. I was in the zone over here. Should I push it up a little bit? Just a little more? There we go. How you doing tonight? Happy Friday night and Saturday morning. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on in here. Mother energy, healing energy. Some people could be dealing with healing mother wounds as a mother and with your own relationship with your mother. Okay, or that's part of what the shadow work may have been because duality did come up. Good. I'm good. For empaths, like I said, this is some heavy energy. I don't know how some people are doing it as far as just in a space where they're not meditating or not uh, reflecting even, or taking that time to just kind of detach. because that's what's keeping me balanced right now. Well, it's Saturday in some places. It's after midnight, so it's what 1 o'clock on the dot. So yeah, it's Saturday, and also in the sense that it's after 12, but it's still Friday night and Saturday morning. That's how I'm relating to. So we got water coming up, and we got water signs in here too. Okay, so a lot of energies, and also Florida. With water, people surviving and people overcoming. That's probably where a lot of the somber energies coming in at this beach energy. And y'all know I'm always talking about moving to a beach city. Maybe that's why spirit has kind of delayed certain things. But I wanted to send some positive energy to the people who are enduring any type of hardships, challenges, having to readjust because of the storm. It could be someone that's tapped in from Florida or will be tapped in. And it is speaking to, it's kind of interesting because this is speaking to like a rejuvenation. After all of this, some storms, of course, clear out paths. And that's what I'm hearing, like a lot of the storms that's coming. I don't know if people can understand and hear the rhythm that is taking place on the planet. It's so much wickedness. And I even told you guys we've been talking about the shadow. So I'm not just like saying that evil doesn't exist because it definitely does. And the factory for evil right now, the main thing that keeps this evil going and moving is denial. People leaving things in the shadow, and people are always looking for a scapegoat. First the scapegoat was Jesus, who bears everybody's sins, you know, for those that still subscribe to that. But even though the scapegoat, he died for everybody's sins. Like, why would somebody have to die for everybody's sins? But then if you go back and look into what a scapegoat really is, that's what it was. The goat that was sacrificed, and then there was a goat that got to be the blessing, and then the other goat was sacrificed. But they would put like some type of energy and messages on the goat that he would have to bear all of the sins for for everybody, for humanity, for society, because we can never be responsible for our part in the role we play into the world. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on right now, and it's to a place now where spirit has to clear it out in order for us to be able to get a reset. Certain things have to happen right now, and that even deals with energies that are no longer with us. So I'm picking up heavy ancestor energy coming through. It says angels. Some people do still, that's okay. You're dealing with guidance, like we say, Orisha, angels, helpers, ancestors. It's asking that you call in those energies because this is strong energy coming in. We got full moon. We have a big conjunction coming in on, what is it, Uranus and, I think it's Uranus and Saturn or something like that, or I may be wrong, but it's on, something's going on October 17th. It's also saying that something is done. So that's why I said I'm picking up like whatever storms, and you could even take it as it resonates as far as in your personal life. Certain storms are completing. Stuff you're going through now is at a, this camera is so weird to me, but it's at a stage of completion. So, you know, um, got a lot of strong moon energies taking place now too. Somebody, I'm also picking up pregnancy for some people. Okay, somebody may still be wanting a baby or could actually be pregnant now, could have just had a baby. I did tell you mother came in. I'm gonna pull out this Lenormand deck right quick too. But I'm picking up a lot of world energies. I can't make it up. You got the new waxing moon, new moon, waxing moon. We have water. So nature is speaking. So that's what I said. I hope people can really feel the rhythm of the change that's taking place on the planet. I can't lie about it. It's we're all feeling it to different degrees. But if we want to survive and really, keep our mental health, we have to really, really take some time to unplug from a lot of this craziness and begin to, as the air thickens, the plot thickens. Oh gosh. A dog jumped out, a dog dealing with loyalty. We also got a whip. A whip can be kind of abusive. The bear is dealing with career. So the dog is about loyalty. Okay. It's almost hard to find loyalty too. So it's saying like when you find good friends, cherish your friends. Somebody can be kind of abusive to friends, or somebody could be abusing you. Because this doormat energy, like I said, we gotta get out of that. We gotta make sure our relationships are balanced. It could also be people that's into dominatrix. I am definitely not here to judge, okay? Some people could be affected by, like I said, they might have been in some freak offs. I also really do believe that I know it may seem childish to some people or superficial, but there are people who is affected and having cognitive dissonance from the stuff that's going on in Hollywood. A lot of this stuff like infringed on people, like on a childhood or it's a lot or from what you know about the world. It's like it gives you a different view. If you don't know about the dark stuff in the underbelly and you're the type that think it don't exist and it only happens, sometime and it never happened to me or just whatever, people do to hide the shadow. The shadow's gonna come out. Like I said, this is the light right here. So a lot of things are gonna be brought out. And it's mostly with people in power give thanks because there's people doing stuff everywhere on high and low places, right? But anybody that's operating in a space of power and they're abusing that power, this is a reset that's taking place on the planet right now. A divine reset. Some people that can't find jobs, there're gonna be jobs available because people are moving out. People are moving out and other people are moving in. You got to remember, as one empire falls, another empire is building, okay, or growing. We got to destroy in order to rebuild. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to even take that live this deep tonight because I could really go there. But I'm gonna do it on another live. I'll make a separate live just to talk about some of the things that's coming in. A lot of okay, got some men coming in here. Somebody wanna it's like really appreciative of like I'm appreciative of my spouse. Like somebody's appreciating the loyalty. They're appreciating the love. Somebody may come back, somebody may want forgiveness. Okay. Interesting. I'm still picking up heavy moon energy. So again, pregnancies and also stuff that's hidden that's gonna be coming out into the light. The moon is what's hidden and the sun is revealing that which is hidden, okay? The hidden sun. So the light is things are being brought to light. Some people could also, like I said, have something going on with church or be going back to the church or dealing with things that is surrounding like religion. Some things are going to be sacrifice. See, sacrifices. Be mindful because there's also a treacherous energy, somebody that's like moving sneakily. Let me get a confirmation on this box card and see where that's coming from. Because this is literally, I'm gonna be honest, the betrayal energy is in the air and it will be through Scorpio season. It started like in the June, July energy. And yeah, it's certain placements that we have that's creating this, especially like what is Pisces in? I'm trying to remember that crazy placement we had with Pisces and oh, we got Gemini and Jupiter, but it was something with Pisces. I can't remember right now. Intuition, red flags. Okay, so if somebody's giving off like bad vibes in the form of like, you see a red flag, do not ignore the flag because it says the red flags you ignore now will come and bite you later. So there could be people that have their own agenda or is doing some type of underhanded stuff. You're showing a liar. Now remember, take it as it resonates. This message may not be for you. It could be for someone else, but this is somebody that's going to be exposed as a liar. Okay. And I'm gonna end on that and start a new spread. It says, let go, make room for the new beginnings that's on its way to you. Somebody's going from the caterpillar cocoon to the butterfly energy. Give thanks. Fly, butterfly. I'm sorry I don't have no music playing and stuff. It's just, I didn't even want to overthink it tonight. Just, ooh. So let's see, let's tap into some love readings. People will be like, what's going on with love? Are people even loving anymore? I'm wondering. Where's the love? Where is the love? Is love even a thing anymore? Like for real? Is everybody traumatized? Too traumatized to share love? I've been seeing a lot of craziness. I know love still exists, but we definitely need more of it. You know, somebody's getting a wish fulfilled. It says Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is that's that Jupiter energy. So I'm picking this up coming up soon between now and, like I said, in Scorpio season. We got some stuff coming up this month too. So somebody's getting a wish fulfilled. A lover could be coming back, like I said before. Somebody's coming back. Or you could also be meeting someone that fits the bill. Okay. This is like someone that's interested. That's also water energy. That could be Pisces. Um, Sometimes Libra because it's poetic like a Libra, but we're dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Flowers. Somebody could have brought you flowers. Somebody may bring you flowers. It could be about putting more romance into your life. Somebody's really needing the romance. It may be time to start dating again. You may find somebody you match up with. For those that may be like actively dating, just be careful again. Be careful out there. So the Four of Pentacles, keeping something to myself. So whoever this is making the advance, hopefully it's somebody that you want, but whoever this message is for. This could also be a Leo energy that's coming into play or returning. I'm seeing Leo energy, but this person seems like not open to this person, whoever it is. They're like, it could have been because of a past hurt with this person. So now you're being more mindful, like, no. This could also be a person being, that come asking for money and stuff, and you being holding on to that purse. Because a person may think you owe them some money, whatever the case, you know, um, yeah, the strength card, power struggles, be strong. And if this is like a young, like a teenage son or a young adult, for some of you, this could be mother who, you could be taking care of your child, or the son is always asking for something, or you spoil them, or, you know, um, you got to know when to say no, because I'm looking at that, like knowing when to pull back and when to save. And if it's just not money, this could be your time, your energy, just whatever you're giving, even to the relationship, to the grown person. And if this is a man watching, normally it's the man that's pursuing, but it could also be a woman that may have messed up and they're coming back now. The lovers. This is hot energy. Of course, this card represents Gemini. This could be also an age difference in a relationship. The man or the woman could be older. This is a soulmate relationship, soulmate energy. To start is also saying that that's the hope. So it's not right now, but yeah, give it some time. Give it some time, okay? Can also be Aquarius energy coming in here. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You're somebody's being like really stubborn, like I don't want the relationship or the situation, but for some it's like it's fated, so you can't help it. So right now you may play hard, you're pulling back, which is good to protect your energy, but eventually you may give in. I'm seeing a possible marriage or a commitment that's coming into play through the Four of Wands. Also here with the Strength, so we fighting it out. Choose your battles. Um, I try to teach on the Strength a lot and often. I don't want to like run it in the ground, but understanding the lesson in the tarot card, the Strength is very empowering when you're talking about a woman in a relationship with a man, tapping into the feminine energy and understanding how to balance the masculine so that you can. It's almost like being able to read your spouse without, like being totally irritating or annoying. It's like sometimes women can nag, or either our language could be different, the way the man understands or comprehends versus the woman. So when you're locked into intuition, and this is like for people that's really tapped in, because if you're not, it don't make sense, right? But when you tapped in, like my Pisces sister here, Shay Lee, and anybody else that's out there connected to the new Soljet healing community, I give thanks. Um, it's like you can read a person without words. So like you reading the energy of like your husband, your spouse, or whomever, this masculine energy is. And you may could say something based on that energy that kind of makes the situation worse. But if you just take time to connect on a soul level, you can literally hear what another person is saying. Not just your man, but it's strong with our with people that we're intimate with, and even our children and stuff like that. Because we have a connection. But you can also get that with siblings, with friends and stuff like that. But literally hearing what the person is saying, and that can work not only for to smooth things out with somebody, but also to help you avoid some treachery, somebody that's not right for you. For some people, you will be walking away. You're just not gonna want to go back into this, whatever this relationship was. It's Eight of Cups. Um, Somebody may have to walk away in order to commit to a new relationship. We have another eight, so a lot of karmic stuff at play. Um, Somebody you could have walked away 8 months ago. This could have been like over an 8 month period where you walked away. Um, Something happened in eight. It could also be something that took place in August, in the month of August, Leo season. Um, there could be a lot of delays going on right now too, but it's saying that the delays are about to end. So if you're waiting on something, waiting on results, waiting on an answer, the delays are in the process of um, not yet, but things are going to speed up. Okay, so give it some time. Let me see if I'm picking up any. Yeah, the 17th. By October, this was actually October 17th. So something that's taking place on or around that date. We do have a big conjunction on that day. So yeah, somebody's getting a divorce. They're walking away. This may also clear the room for the person that's coming back. They could have been married. Somebody could have been hiding a marriage or been in a marriage. It could be a Leo walking away from a marriage. We have the strength card here with Leo. It doesn't have to be just the Leo, but I'm picking up Leos in particular could be the ones that's walking away or actually filing for the divorce. Like, did I do that too fast? Walking away from the situation into a better situation. If you're waiting on someone to get a divorce, then it just speaking to you might have temporarily walked away from this person because they could have still been in a marriage or in a long-term relationship, however you take it as it resonates. I know this live is so late. I thank y'all for tapping in. Yeah, somebody lied about being married. This is a lot that's going to also come out during Mercury retrograde. That's definitely November Scorpio season. Okay, so during that retrograde, there's going to be some things to review. People could be coming back from the past. You may have wanted to complete something, and it comes, like I said, it comes back again. It could also come back again because somebody found out they're pregnant. So be mindful if you're planning a divorce or separation. Shit, you may be pregnant. It may be pregnancy that ends the other marriage or the other relationship. Somebody could have got pregnant for a lover. See the pregnancy here? Yeah. A baby could be in question. This could be somebody that's coming back from the past that you could have had a baby with, or you have a baby with. Past energy. Somebody could have passed away, or that could be also like a hello from heaven. Okay. For you, Shaylee, hello from heaven. Okay. Like a guardian, a baby is waving hello from heaven. Okay. Ashe, give thanks. And not for others of you who's lost people. But I'm seeing that it could also be someone that's on the other side is coming through the baby, meaning like this next baby that comes through the family. It's the lost life of a family member or someone that's already crossed over. Um, so yeah, someone that's pregnant now or about to be pregnant. That's a powerful. It'll be a powerful connection or somebody that you could have been really connected to. But others is like I said, you could have spiritual experiences, like spirits are literally around you right now. Okay. Am I going too fast, you guys? If I'm going too fast, put a sun or a heart, put something in the comments. I don't even know. I was about to say a sun, but a sun is good though. Someone could be distanced from their lover for whatever reason. It says you or your partner could be physically or emotionally distant. Something that you may have been thinking about doing, such as visiting that person or traveling or something like that. It said, no, now is not the right time. Um, it also talks to someone who could be kind of, not kind of, extremely narcissist, someone who is entirely full of themselves. That may be why the communication hasn't happened for some of you. You could be dealing with a narcissistic man or woman. But it says that they will come back to communicate, or somebody's communicating. It may be a compromise that you have to make, or they'll be willing to finally give a compromise. It says forgive, work it out. Now, this is not to say that the person has to be a full blown narc, but this is the card that do come up. It's narcissist, and it's the person. It can just be a person that's selfish. Simply, we don't have to take it that deep. But you could also be, I'm literally seeing somebody breaking up and leaving a narcissistic relationship. You could have went through narcissistic abuse. That could actually be triggers for some people. It says someone is unavailable and it's a waste of time, move on. So somebody not giving you that time, not giving you that energy, you gotta keep it moving. Some of you guys are gonna be going on vacation. You'll be traveling soon. Okay. I say break up with them and take a vacation for whoever that's for. If you're in that position, break up with them. If they broke up with you, let it go and take a vacation. And taking a vacation, if you can't like literally go on vacation, because that's what I'm literally talking about. But if you can't, sometimes taking a vacation is just giving people a break, just giving them that distance that they need. Sometimes we got to give people that break, that vacation. You know, you need to take that vacation from people, right? Shaylee, am I going too fast? You already know my talking speed, but and if any other messages come in, how long I've been on my live? Okay, almost an hour, almost a full hour. I'm gonna get some more messages out this deck here. School. Some people's school comes back into play. Shaylee, did you ever get a chance to get back in? It says lessons. Some people are learning life lessons. Life is just that. Um, it's like it's an assignment, and the earth is a schoolhouse. So this is definitely speaking to lessons that's come through. Some people can literally be needing to go back to school though, okay? It talks about daydreaming, and so you may have been thinking about it, dreaming about it, but you haven't did it yet. Whoever this message is for. And if you don't go to like a formal school, you could be needing a training. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Congratulations. It says imagination, allow your mind to wander and get some quiet time. So this is definitely speaking to needing to pull your energy back in some kind of way. How's the case going, Shaylee? Have you found out anything else about the case? Are you still dealing with that? Uh-oh, what's this? The temperance is saying doing things in moderation, picking up Sagittarius energy. Also, needing to balance diet, drink more water. I'm hearing drink more water for some people. Um, it's okay to party, but make sure you balance it with like, when I'm saying party, I'm speaking to like if you're drinking or maybe even off your diet, how some people are real, or failed on my diet. For me, it's all about moderation. I'm not even heavy on the diet thing like that at all. But what keeps me in balance and in shape, even when I gain up some pounds, it's understanding moderation. And sometimes I don't. That's how the pounds come. Because other than that, I'm in moderation. Um, Sometimes I'm picking up like someone that could have went through depression and picked up some weight. And some people go through depression and lose some weight, but I'm picking up that don't worry about the extra pounds, just let it be. But it's just a reminder that you have to eat. This could even be adding working out to the diet. To your lifestyle. And some people may not be physically thinking that they can work out. You can, but you got to do that even in moderation. I'm saying for some people, join a group, like a workout group or a group of, or whatever this is that you need to be moderate on, is speaking to like some type of a support group. Okay. I see a King of Cups coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, man. Okay. This man can already be married. This could be your husband for those that may apply to. Be a counselor. I'm picking up counseling therapist. Ashe, give thanks. Picking up for some people AA. Five of Swords come in. It's gonna be someone that's been dealing with headaches, feeling guilty. This King of Cups could be feeling extremely guilty, like his conscience is bothering him. See how the bird is all in his ear. So that's the consciousness, right? Um, Yeah, this is interesting. You may honestly, for some people, I'm seeing that you should go to therapy because the King of Cups is the therapist. You go back to this temperance energy of moderation, and the person is really dealing with heavy head stuff. And I just want to really speak to that because the name of this live is As the Air Thickens or something similar to that. I don't know if that's right verbatim. Oh, cool, cool. And sending positive energy to that, in time. But when I was speaking to like the shadow stuff and duality on my lives, this series that we've been dealing with for Metaphysical Monday, and then I touched on balance on the last tarot talk. But what I'm picking up is someone that could literally be suffering. And don't take this wrong for whomever, because it's not for one, it's for the many. Whoever sees this message is for you, or it's for someone that may see this. Um, it's so hard to wear a mask and keep it in place. Like how narcissists have a hard time keeping this mask on. Not just narcissists, but all of us, all the people in this world that feel like they may have to project a certain way outward. But there's also very hard, they say heavy is the head that wears the crown. One of the things I say is heavy is the head that has mental imbalance. And you're trying to hide it, trying to conceal certain things, trying to be normal, whatever that is. But it get to a place where you have to allow, that's part of the shadow too. If a person is dealing with depression, dealing with borderline personality stuff, dealing with anger issues, anger becomes stuff that deals with the mindset, um, anxiety, excessive worrying, whatever this is going on in the mind. You got to get seek somebody that can give you that healing, you know, give you that balance. And we'll talk more on that. For some people, they need to do the professional thing. If that's what you want to go to like a psychiatrist or a doctor. And for others, it's spiritual healing. For some people, it's a priestess like myself. For others, it could be your minister at church. Or whatever it is, it's time to unload with weighing your head down. Whoever's getting that energy, I'm gonna pull some more cards surrounding that. The and if this is someone around you, tap in with that person. It could be someone around you who's suffering from this type of energy. I'm picking up some of this head energy could also be surrounding Aquarius, the sign of Aquarius, holding in too much mentally, overthinking, not sleeping. Because there's been people literally not sleeping. Now, this doesn't have to just be Aquariuses, but it's that energy. So we're dealing with even people that have strong Uranus in their chart, okay? So someone that could be suffering again from headaches. The headaches is coming from stress. Not drinking enough water for some people, back to moderation. Not drinking enough water. Be hung over, needing to rehydrate yourself. It's saying the money's going to come in. The money, somebody's worried about money. You could be worried about money to pay the person for like services or therapy or whatever, or for whatever you need from this King of Cups. For others of you, you're waiting on some money or a loan or something, and that's actually going to come through. Okay, this looks like about a month of time, things that take place like in a month. And for some people that's getting the bigger payouts, it may take up to a year or the start of next year, like January, okay? But for some people, you are going to get that money or that job you've been. Let's say some people got fired. I was picking that up earlier, like layoffs, fired, or looking for work and just can't find what you're looking for. Let me see what jumped out here. A couple of jumpers. That pregnancy energy again. The Empress is also motherhood. We're also dealing with for some people, how to make ends meet, you got to tap into the creative force. Some people literally have talent that could be getting them paid right now. They literally sitting here saying, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to make it? What can I do to supplement my income? I can't find a job, and you are the job. You are the resource. You are the talent. So you have to tap into that. Nobody can take that from you. You're hiding your talents, and for some people, that's the shadow. Like I said before, some people's shadow is literally their light. Sometimes the thing that you are masking is kind of like if you remember, anybody ever remember like Sister Act Part 1, the old Sister Act, and remember there was a nun, the little bitty nun, who could literally like sing, but nobody knew she could sing. She had like this little tiny voice. and she could really like sing like a powerhouse, right? So in that sense, the little bitty voice and all, and she's hiding this powerhouse energy behind it, and that was her shadow. Her shadow was stepping into her power and being that powerhouse. So literally, you know how some people don't even want people to know that they can sing. They don't even want people to know that they know how to dance or that they have a certain talent or they can play the clarinet or whatever it is, or they're very intelligent. They may hide it because they've been shunned for that or picked on or bullied for it. So that becomes your shadow. That becomes the thing you suppress. And many people suffer from poverty and looking for, financial challenges and stuff when you have the answer right in you. You have the skill that you need to get you paid. And people don't believe in that. They don't, a lot of people, some people do, they're living their dream. There's people that just can't see that as a reality. You may be like, well, I know how to draw, but no one's going to pay for my drawing. Make something practical. You got to sometime apply something practical so they can use it practically, and they'll buy it just for that reason. You may not do the whole Picasso thing, but you can literally live off art. You can literally live off your talent. And for that, I am living proof. For the different things that I do, I might have had to work, 5 or 6 different areas of my life. Like I may be selling clothes and doing readings and, I was doing some other stuff and making juice and, my cannabis stuff, punch. I used to make my little cannabis punch when I was in Cali. So whatever it is, selling things from my store for people's spiritual needs and cultural needs, whatever it is, different little things that may add up to the one thing, because you can really make it if you try. We have, spirit has endowed us, God has endowed us, our creators, our mothers and fathers have endowed us with so many gifts just coming through, and I hear people saying stuff like, I don't have talent. And that's ridiculous because everybody has a talent, so for some people that's been in this swamp and you got all of this talent, it's almost like an insult to the creator to have all of this talent and don't use it, especially when you can use it. It may not always come in the form of money. Sometimes it come in the form of bartering. Us black folk, we know all about the barter system, and maybe the po folk too, but I know for sure, girl, can you braid my daughter hair? And my husband can fix your car. You got this, you got sugar, you got, how we do it. But it's right now, it's literally, we get into a space where we really need to look at different ways of surviving, different ways of existing as this turning of the gorge is taking place, this changing of the gorge. The world is changing. We're leaving like from one age to another, and this is going to continue until things are just locked in. And it takes a while for people to acclimate to things. Things we're doing now deal with the next 20 years of your life. So you got to think about your security, think about different things. And you may not want to do what you have to do now, which things that maybe your talents provide. You may have bigger dreams, but it'll supplement. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this will supplement stuff that you need now, those extra bills, grocery bills, just different things. Maybe those extra little things you can't get for yourself for those that may need that. You may need to get some clothes or some shoes for your kid. And this other grind or these other things you're developing could be, just that passive income. Or it could be a small change, but it works. And then for some of you, you never know. Let's look at that. Let's look at hidden talents and what surrounds. Let's see what surrounds. Because that's part of the shadow. Like I said, some people is telling you in your dreams that you're not on the right track. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about dreams, heavy dream energy. Okay. Yeah, sending some positive vibes. So who's been dealing with that? It's talking about taking an alternative course. Some of the things we do in life is not where you're supposed to be. It's just the dress rehearsal. This card says dress rehearsal, right? We're getting ready for the real performance, but some of this stuff is just practice for the next thing. And for some people, you have been thrown on an alternative course, but at least you have a choice. You've been thrown on. Some people will be doing career changes, and you might have thought this is where you were going to be, or this is what it is. But in this month, and also, like I said, some of November, during the Scorpio season for sure, and even Sagittarius, you're going to be seeing big changes. People will be going back. Some are being recommended to go back to school, take a class. It doesn't have to be, again, formal school. For others of you, it will be. leaning on some of these talents. You can start it with moonlighting. There's always a way. You just got to be creative in how you use the talent. It's not all about Hollywood. It's not all about just making millions of dollars, but how can you use your talent in a practical way? If all you feel like you can do is sing, teach vocal lessons. Find ways to use your voice to make money. Allow yourself to do events or whatever it is. But really taking it seriously. Um, Songwriting. They got a lot going on in the internet world too. You could be networking with people overseas. I don't know, but I know with your voice, there's a lot of things you can do. Um, One of the other ways I used to supplement my income is tutoring children. Teaching children how to read, teaching adults how to read, helping them with their English. If you're strong in a certain subject, the possibilities are endless. If you want to, really make it, you just got to have a little ingenuity, and just do a little brainstorming. I know this message is for somebody. Too many people are saying they looking for work and all this other stuff. So let's see what goes with following the dream. Someone that actually put the dream in and enact that, put it in place. Yeah, you got community support when you follow the dream. Hey, somebody's been again. I'm still seeing these headaches. You may have to walk away from something to a toxic family. There could be family members that was blocking your destiny, not allowing you, keeping you in a infantile state, or not allowing you to move forward. Infantilizing, is that what it's called? Infantilizing, is that how you say it? The children, putting them in that infantile or keeping them in that state. It could have been a toxic situation. You're actually walking away from that. Some people got a strong man, like I said, take it as it resonates. This is a leader, someone taking initiative. For some people, this will be a Leo. This will be a Leo. Could be also Sagittarius or Aries, okay? Someone that's carrying the torch. And honestly, for some of you, you're being called to be that person. You're the generational curse breaker for the family. You're leaving the toxic unit and the toxic friends behind in order to be that trailblazer. Okay? In spirit, you see the lion. Well, let me see. There's like a lion that's like watching and looking. That's your protection. That's your spirit guide. So it's like you take one step or you take two steps. I'm gonna take three for you. That's a strong energy. Someone who's literally a leader. You may actually team up and meet this leader. You could also be joining a new community that helps you to also reach your goals. I mean, there's more than one way to do something. Okay. Anything else with following a dream? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is going to come into security. Venus and Virgo, using those skills. She got a pot out. So some people, it is cooking. For some people, you may have recipes, grandma's pie recipe or cake recipe, or um, just cooking food in general. So for some people, it's that. We have to start taking them pots, pans, and spoons out again. And what I mean by that is metaphorically getting into the kitchen, into the space of creation. I've been doing all kind of stuff around here, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the things I'm working on, and putting it on my site and stuff like that, which I'm still trying to figure out. I'm literally trying to do it myself right now, but yeah, it's gonna be an experience. And even that, people that know how to do sites or have skills with social media, you can literally be teaming up, helping other people. I mean, the possibilities are endless. King of Pentacles come through Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see. Again, let's see. If there's money coming through. This is also dealing with loyalty. The loyalty to this energy. Shaylee, that may be your energy. Somebody's walking away from something too here. Um, who's walking away? Oh no, don't worry about with the Capricorn too and that house sale and stuff, Shaylee, that's gonna come through. You got that Ace of Pentacles coming in again. And that's for someone else too that maybe you may choose also for some people to walk away from a job or walk away from a husband, a situation, but you're gonna walk into this coin. You know, for some of you, you have to leave your security behind. For some people, you will be leaving your security behind. This is a few different scenarios I'm picking up. For some people, like I said, I'm picking up for Shaylee and anybody, you may be worrying about the money. Where I'm gonna get the money to do it? How the money gonna come through for some of you? And it's telling you that some people, this is literally getting it out the mud too. You know, literally picking that seed up out the ground that are actually the harvest from the seed that you planted. Okay, Some of you guys have done things in the past and it's going to be rewarded coming up in the future. People are going to say, like, how are you getting blessed like this? But they don't see the work and the blood, sweat, and tears you put in the past. You didn't get the credit then, but it's coming to you now. So take that as it resonates. See, that's good news coming in. Some people have been going through crap, been going through hell for years. And that's what I said. The wheel of fortune is here. So if you created and planted good seeds, you're going to reap the goodness of what comes from that crop. And if you planted bad seeds, then you know the rest. You know the rest. You're going to get the karmic from the bad seeds that you've planted. But take care of your mind, people. Don't let the world sit on your brain for rent free. Because that's sometimes I really believe that some of the ways that the world is structured, if you are a free thinker, a person that may want to express yourselves in certain ways, or I don't know, just certain things are not acceptable and you feel sometimes bound. It may be a certain form of art or just things of, you may feel misunderstood by your clan or by, you know, the way the world is set up. And that could make you, when you feel like you don't fit in anywhere, that's enough to really weigh on a person's mind or and make you feel crazy, make you feel, I've been there with that. And that's when you really understand who you are, like the Christians say, who you are and whose you are, right? Not teasing. It's cute. Well, I am teasing, but I'm not in a negative way. But it's powerful too. Is understanding who you are at your core. Understanding that, especially with these crazy alignments that sometimes pass in astrology, it'll literally make you think you're crazy. This is how people get caught up, and you end up unaliving somebody on a full moon. People that have done these things, and it wasn't anything. It wasn't nothing but a feeling, a passing feeling, something that we feel for a moment and then it passes. That's why the best thing, that's when you really want to just ground yourself when you get to a place. Whoever's dealing with this, because I'm picking up people that, it's a lot of people. Some people, the reason why they don't seem depressed ever is because they're so detached from their emotions and they lack empathy that they don't necessarily feel all the changes that we're going through. So they may not be able to relate to that. But then there's others that do feel it, but they have they'll try and just, be overly positive or just trying to keep that positive. And that's good. But you still want to make sure you are dealing with, that balance. So you're not just ignoring it, because that's when the shadow forms. That's when it forms into the shadow and comes back comes back in a worse way. Okay, any other messages coming through? Any other messages? We got the moon again. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming through the moon triggers. Also things that are hidden coming to the light. We also see the ship. So some of you guys are on the ship and it's telling you that no matter how rough the water gets, just ride the wave. You got to take the good with the bad, ride the wave, ride the wave of fire. There's that letter card that comes up. Some people could be waiting on paperwork. Um, documents, maybe also calling for people to journal. Now, this is the letter. This is from the Lenormand deck, and I'm gonna be using the Lenormand deck more. I've quite a few of them, but I need to order some new ones. But on this letter card, this is a message. Um, it could be a message that you were waiting on, but the one main thing with this deals with a ritual. Some people could have been like victims of, well, I don't want to say victims. Somebody could be doing a love spell or ritual, or they did trying to do that on you, or you want to do that with them. You could also be writing a love letter. A love letter could be considered a spell without you even realizing it. But on this very little letter, this little card here, I love my clients so much that I literally strained my eyes like years ago and read the little love decree that's on the paper, and it's very deep. It's like this really nice poem, and I'm like just like this, I can't even do that now. So now I just like may snap a picture of it, but I wrote it down a while ago. But anybody that's interested in the poem on the love letter, tap into my inbox and I'll give it to you, because it's very powerful. So anyway, y'all know who y'all are, because everybody don't even follow me on Facebook. But if you're a Facebook friend or a TikTok friend and you're interested in the the ceremony with the letter, tap in. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. And it really works good by the beach. Y'all know I'm obsessed with the beach. That's not the only natural altar that I'm obsessed with, but I love the beach. Also, I like being in the forest, as long as I'm not by myself. I don't want to be in the forest by myself. Anything else popping out tonight? Lily. Somebody name could be Lily. Um, Something with lilies come out. I'm picking up the energy of elders. So we got ancestor energy here. Also clouds. Someone could have a cloudy mind, or your mind could be foggy right now. But the stars are guiding you. It's saying like that fog is gonna pass, the sky will clear, and things will make more sense. Okay, so the letter came out again. Somebody want this message, I know. Let me pull some confirmations on the letter. Like I said, maybe it's not the time to write the letter or to do the work yet. It may be you may want to wait until things clear up, where your mind is more clear. And as I said, do the work. Because anything that we're trying to bring a change about, it's gonna take and require work. Okay. So you guys, I'm not gonna stay on too much more longer. I'm just we got cycles, karma. Yeah, karma's playing out for some people. The liar's gonna be exposed. Um, Just luck is on your side. So somebody that could have set you up and tried to put you in a trick bag, they're about to put themselves in a trick bag. For some people, they could have literally was burning candles on you, male or female, um, trying to put you under some type of a spell. But there's also something that's been flipped around through this. So somebody that has a gift of writing, a gift of word, they flipped it around by putting out affirmations, or that's the recommendation if you're feeling like you're being controlled or being lied to. I mean, I could really go there. Being lied to. Do you know, like, you can speak to God and ask the liars to be revealed. But you can also get, if you want to make it more personal, you can sit with a candle if you want to do it with a candle. But I think that makes it more intense, the candle, or give you a focal point, and you can literally, write the letter, write out what you want to say to the individual giving you issues. If it's for the person to be exposed, if you want spirit to carry some type of an energy to that person, like a message or something like that, like a prayer, like how when they pray, um, and say that, like, I know my aunt used to always say stuff like arrest her spirit or arrest his spirit. They would say stuff like that. And believe it or not, Christians, I don't know if y'all know, but that is a form of spell work. Just duly note that. I'm just saying. Any type of prayer, anything that's affecting changing the environment, that's what y'all classify as spells. So what are we doing when we pray? We're praying for a change, right? I know that's a little, deep for some people. Take that as a resonate. They like, what is she talking about? Water signs come up: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says the liar. Somebody could be just literally cheating. It says, or just somebody that could be trying to sabotage a relationship. It says someone else. So someone is in a relationship trying to sabotage it, or they may not even be like in the relationship. They could be like a family member that just want to mess up the connection between you and this person. Um, it could be an old ex girlfriend or boyfriend that's trying to come back into the picture, and then you just have the people that actively try to pursue your mate. Person could have went on vacation with this person. Mm, 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 mm. Somebody else could be getting ready to go on vacation. You may be dating somebody that has somebody too. So the ex that they're dealing with could be trying to sabotage this new love that you guys have. But I am seeing a vacation. I'm also seeing movement. Some people are going to be moving with their partners. For you, Shaylee, I see this as like selling the house. I definitely do. I picked that up with that change of residence, moving in with your partner. Well, that's your partner's house, though. So it don't have to be verbatim. We working with spirit and symbols and signs and visions. So whatever comes through. Yeah. Anyway, before I close, do anybody have any comments, concerns before I give the last layout? If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling. I thank you guys for tapping in. Am I looking at? Yeah. Okay. Child. Let me see what I'm being led to use. Um, I want to pull out the shaman deck again just to see any other points that we need to hit on. I told you guys about stuff with dreams, and I said I would touch back on the dreams. Just making sure you can put the water by your on your nightstand or underneath the bed to clear the dreams. So sometimes it helps with remembering dreams, but it also helps with nightmares. You can also use not I mean I would recommend like a really powerful one, like from a reservation or someone that may make them, or you making it yourself and putting your energy into it. Get you a dream catcher, a really nice dream catcher. And if you can't get a nice one, they sell the dream catchers at like Dollar Tree that you have to assemble yourself. You could just reinforce it like with some nice string, paint it yourself. That's powerful too because you're putting your energy into it. You know, I have like a couple of those. So maybe I'll do that on a not on a live, but on a video, like on a reel or something, and just kind of to speak on that. There's people that's been having crazy dreams, not even sleeping, like continuing dreams, nightmares that you go to sleep and it's there again, where you're just staying up. So that's another thing. Dream catchers, like I said, you can do some tea that'll help you sleep more peacefully, like lavender or whatever. um, Bedtime stuff. What's the other one? That of course people have been taking a lot of the melatonin pills, and but my thing is, like I said, was number one with the lack of sleep. Make sure you get your rest. Do something to relax. I like lavender. I even like lavender tea. You know, um, but whatever you need to kind of unwind and start working on what's the struggle. Look at this. Somebody feel like they swimming upstream. This is a fish, and the fish said that's the struggle. I don't even feel like I'm in the water no more. I'm just, swimming upstream. Nothing, not getting anywhere. Which kind of goes back to what I'm saying, you gotta work out whatever that is. And for some people, it's not wanting to let go of what needs to be changed. So you stay in this struggle, you stay in this mindset or in this space. Okay. The next one is unlimited possibilities. Yeah. So after that struggle, unlimited possibilities. Yeah, possibilities are unlimited if you think out of the box, if you don't limit yourself in that struggle. So if you're swimming upstream, what can you do upstream while you're in that position that could move you closer to your destiny? Even if it's just positive thinking. You get what I'm saying? So we're talking about the change in season. Somebody's really needing grounding. This could also, I'm picking up coffee for some reason. People that need to drink coffee, coffee ground, something with grounding and coffee. Um, but it's literally earthy. Like you can actually use coffee to ground. That's something you can literally do. Take you some coffee grounds and put them in your like I use a like a bucket or one of those flat buckets when I used to do that. I haven't done that in a while. And just stand and immerse your feet in coffee grounds, coffee beans. But somebody is calling for grounding, like people that can't stand outside or don't want to deal with the dirt in our environment. That's another way to ground yourself is using the coffee. But some people is something with your relationship with coffee. Your job could even be at a coffee house, such as Starbucks or Maxwell House. I don't know. But something with coffee. I don't know if that's a tradition for you, maybe drinking coffee. I'm also hearing coffee enema, and I'm not going to go into detail on the live, but that's for purification in like serious cleansing. So I would just say if anybody is interested in that, I've been thinking about that. You may want to look into that, do the research. From what I'm understanding, it works really good, as long as it's not overdone. And that is again working with coffee to do internal cleansing. Okay. Now this is interesting. I see transformation here, and it shows a cocoon on a branch. And we're always talking about that. So some people are in cocoon stage, and if you are still in the cocoon stage, be easy on yourself. Take rest, take heart. Don't push yourself right now. Allow yourself to be in that space to just do it step by step to grow. Like the people going through breakups, some people are grieving, some are like bugging out about their jobs or not having a job. Um, yeah, just take your time with that. Like spirit is saying you got all of the time in the world. Not in the world, but you got a lot of time, and it's because some of you are in safety places or safe places, excuse me, You're in a safe place or safe space because of the work that you put in the past. Remember when I talked about that? Some work that some of you done in the past, you got to start reaping the benefits now. And people are going to be like, how is this happening for this person? What kind of luck she struck up on, right? But it's not luck. It's the work that you put in the past. So some people can just lay easy because there's nothing else to do but wait on the result. Okay. For those, take it as a resonate. For others, I use inner work. You're working on yourself, the inner work, you're healing, and you're about to launch off and take flight. For the first time is this new creature, which is the butterfly. Okay. Anything else I need to? Yeah, people are being exposed things. Success for some of you, for others, it is someone or something being exposed. I'm hearing exposure too. Somebody's going to be getting more exposure for what they may need to do. And that's even with the talents. I'm talking about supplementing your gifts. I'm seeing more exposure coming out. Ooh, somebody's going to be exposed. This is a snake. Look at that snake woman. Yeah, she is about to be exposed. This could also be the person that's trying to come in between you and your person, whispering in his ear. For others, this is a gossip, the betrayer. This, whatever this is, this could have caused someone to betray you. For some of you, this is female friends. It can also be a family member or a family member stirring up problems for you. They're the ones doing the gossiping. Um, or that friend, that friend. People, it's like two people, and the betrayal is because of jealousy. And somebody could be believing, they could be jealous of your friendship, jealous of your relationship, jealous of your lover or your spouse. But whatever it is, it's like they want to plant a seed in this person where they're against you. Or that's what was happening, but now that's being exposed. That's already been exposed for some, and it's being exposed for others. Okay. I can't make it up. I hate to talk about the betrayals, but it's been really real. And we got to stay woke so we don't end up like people who thought certain people were their friends and they ended up in a trick bag to the point of losing their life. Okay. For some almost losing it. Yeah, somebody working magic on somebody. This is with the informational letter, and you see the snake here. Like they're actively working to take somebody's person or to break up somebody or sabotage, or it could even be a business endeavor. You've been wondering like what's going on. You haven't get any calls back. Some of that is about blackball. They could be blocking your exposure. Somebody blocking your exposure. I know they tried it with me. They be trying it, but I'm letting God just lead the way, okay? People definitely suck. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what else. Loyalty does come in. You do have a loyal friend. So that could even bring the information. Talk about the garden. The garden is about networking and things going. I see growth. So of course you're gonna have a hater when you're growing. You know what I mean? So let me see how long I've been on. Okay, so this is a good timing. I've been on a while, so of course I could go longer, but only if it's beneficial to those that are listening. Okay. If I have messages to bring out, we got bear, so career changes. Somebody could also have talks about strength. It has a bear with a fish in its mouth, so I got the catch. Somebody may literally get the catch. You may catch the right person, or you catch the right job. This is about career changes. Somebody's, after the fog, got to cut back on the smoke. With it on that. Somebody got foggy mind that the stars, but and some of the fog is just because I just don't know. There's no clarity there. But it's saying that the stars are saying you're on the right path and that fog is about to clear up. Somebody might have wanted to keep you in the fog. That's part of what that snake energy, that treachery is at. Even here with the moon, there was some deceptive things taking place, could have been taking place. Players in the game that you don't even notice in the game. And this is why your life is still in circles and going the way it's going. People that you trusted, all of that's being exposed now so that whomever had this heavy energy on them starting to move forward, especially Capricorn and Virgos, any of the earth signs that have heavy placements and dealing with Saturn even, okay? Because Saturn had Pluto on it for what, 12, 13 years? I don't know, a long time. Um, Somebody can also be exposed to being some type of an abuser or an abusive situation. They may be ready to, you could be triggered from abuse from the past. This is the whip. Somebody could just be real hard on you. And this abuse I'm picking up could go all the way back to child abuse. This could be a mother that was abusing an abusive mother, like literally, not to trigger anybody, but this is why some of the relationships have went how they went for some people. But the whip is now about empowering yourself. Now you take the whip, and you put put your power into motion and stepping into that, and not allowing people to cross the boundary. So that's deep. Look at the mice looking for cheese. Mice and sneaky folk. You know, and they looking for cheese. As you level up, the mice will return. That's going to be all of these people returning. Some people are also mice also deal with sickness, like people that could be dealing with some type of disease or hating is a disease. Player hating is a disease. I'm here to tell you, but it's also literally someone could be dealing with some type of sickness or disease or just real negative energy. The mice comes back, like I said, a lot of times they'll come back when they feel that there's something that they can bite off of. Because I was looking at teeth and cheat and eat off people. Got smacking on the cheese. So they come when the cheese is out, right? I'm hearing hood rats. I don't know who the hood rats are, but I'm hearing hood rats. And you notice that one of the mice was turned in the opposite way. So I don't want to be a hood rat no more. I want to get away from this element. Somebody could literally be wanting to move out their neighborhood and get away from the riffraff, as they used to say, the riffraff, as the old folks say. I think that's it. Any other messages that I need to give? Discernment, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. It's saying please, 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 please. So because of these raggedy energies out there, please use discernment instead of reunion of souls. I think that's beautiful. Two souls could be coming back together. Two souls can be coming back together on this planet. It's saying use discernment, but there's also like a soul. I even said that with the pregnancy. I'm picking up three things: a soul coming back through a baby, two soulmates reuniting on planet Earth, someone that's passed away or will pass away to meet their mate, to meet their spouse. The spouse could have already passed away. This could be some people that may I don't want to go there because it may trigger some people, but there's some people that I'm gonna just say this. There's some people that are born to live out their life and die, live and die together. And this isn't like no crazy stuff, but this could be someone that already passed. We're grieving over this energy. Um, but it does say a reuniting of the souls, which of course would be a joyful situation. Someone is being required again to ground. I need to ground. It's been a long day after all of this. It's grounding time for me too. Y'all notice I didn't even have my singing bowl tonight because I was really just trying to jump in. Oh no. So what are you doing? And I'm sorry to hear that too with your mom. I'm so glad that you came on too, Shaylee, that you caught the live. So what are you doing about the mics? Get you some decon. I don't know. Just gotta get them out of there, child. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Okay, your ship is coming in. You've weathered a lot of storms, Shaylee, and this could be for other people too. Somebody could be going on a trip or moving. This could be about movement or moving. And more power to you too, Queen, because so many people are now speaking out about trauma that they've endured with their parents, mother daughter trauma, mother son trauma, father daughter trauma, father son trauma, and just those energies in general where it was taboo to talk about stuff like that. So let's just say, let me close on that. On even like people feeling comfortable enough or in a safe space enough to expose certain things that happened in their childhood, in their family, certain dynamics we weren't even allowed to talk about. So that's like the shadow. That's what I try to tell people, like when they living in a self-righteous energy and don't think they have anything wrong. I'm godly, I'm Christian. But they got people that really have some dark sides when, things that they've carried from their childhood into their, parenthood, where now you are not healed and you are taking it out on your child who continues the cycle. But these new children, and I guess I was part of the new children because I'm like that, not as strong as them, but I really respect that they're able to have these spaces and they're not taking it anymore. And I think that's all a part of the not think I know that's all a part of the evolutional track that we're on. Like I said, things are falling not just in Hollywood, not just in our government, but in so many different arenas because the world is screaming. Like I'm gonna end the way I started. The world is screaming for relief. They gave us the pandemic for that reason too. Yeah, we lost lives and stuff, but it was just like things needed to just stop a minute. And the wickedness and sins have piled to the heavens. We're at a space now where you can't even hide the shadow no more because everything is being exposed. So in this process, this is our time to get free. This is our time to unload the burden. You don't have to carry that, not the mental burden, not the physical or emotional burden, but it's going to be things that make people cry or have cognitive dissonance. But just remember, it's always been an illusion. It's just that we were so entrenched in it that we forgot, rocked us right back to sleep. But we were told from the jump that it was an illusion. Certain things in this world, so many of them, right? So all I can definitely recommend strongly is to definitely stay woke, but keep your mind clear. You know, I still I still relax, and I'm definitely into my herbs. I'm definitely into my tea, but I've been keeping my mind clear. It's like right now, it's nighttime. I'm about to max out, but you know, there's times during the day when I do what I do and just keep my mind clear to focus on work, focus on meditation. Um, and you can't always do this by yourself. That's why I said some of us need that circle and need that divine guidance and support on the journey because we're at war right now, you guys, and we can't forget that. They got people thinking good is bad and bad is good. And that's another, yeah. Again, good and evil, good and bad, that's subjective. But what I'm speaking to is things that could literally be a person's salvation and peace. They're demonizing it. So just keep that in mind, because you can't deny what's working and what's not working. And more of that's going to come out as we evolve, you know. And just remember, religion is very limiting. Not that you can't grow in religion, but just remember to add the spiritual component to religion and the soundness in order to liberate yourself, you got to have soundness. But anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here, you guys. Any other thing I wanted to tell you guys? If I have anything else to go into or any other messages to give, I would do it on a separate live or video. Okay. So thank you, everyone who is watching, who passed through, who's tapped in. Make sure you hit like, please, please, please hit like. Subscribe if you are on Calligraphy. If you are on Facebook, join us on Calligraphy. Make sure you come check out the content and subscribe. I'm going to explain the black box. I may do it tomorrow, but we're going to start implementing it on Metaphysical Monday. And yes, I'm still open to have guests on the show, all of that. As a matter of fact, if you're interested in being a guest on the Metaphysical Monday shows, tap in so we can get you on a schedule. But for now, since I haven't invited anybody, I'm going to kick it off with the black box. And hopefully others want to come in and tap in with the box as well, and do interviews. But right now I'm just taking it day by day. So y'all tap into Metaphysical Monday. We're gonna close on a shadow build on Monday because the only place I can go now on that, it may be a little too sensitive of a topic to bring about on Calligraphy TV, like that. So, and I don't have enough followers for like the super chats or the private groups or anything like that. So you have to take class with me on certain things to go into certain studies if people are really interested in that. Other than that, um, I also have a WhatsApp group. I haven't even invited anyone. This is like a new group that I started like some months back, and I created it. So if anybody's interested in a support group or just a group to keep us going, let me know if you want to be added to the new Soljet community, the ones that already been building with us. And make sure I have your number, your WhatsApp in my inbox, and I'll add you on and then show you guys how that actually works. Okay. And we'll meet, at designated times to build. Anyway, peace, love, and light. Again, this is High Priestess Cola Soljet coming with uh some more information. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna come on tomorrow. It may not be like just stay tuned, you guys. Peace, Ashe, and amen.